Collecting toys is one of my favorite things to do, and I refuse to let this be a chore. I refuse to let Hasbro take away my joy, and I refuse to sprint where I am only required to walk. In this business, action figure collecting and world building, we are only required to walk. Skybottom Station has been a continuous project for the past 2 years. And of course, I came across some times where I felt tired. I have experienced fatigue. Action figure fatigue, world building fatigue, just fatigue and all. If the algorithm of my brain continues to seek new toys and new ideas and new all the time, something might give, and I hope it's not my brain. Take a simple breather. The way that I deal with it, I take a break and I try something different. The number one thing that causes action figure and world building fatigue is Target. Stop going to Target. Stop going to Walmart. How many times have we been to Walmart or Target this past week or month or even today and left disappointed? I'm tired of the walk of shame. I'm tired of going down the toy aisle with my heart beating with adrenaline. Oh my God, here we go, new vintage collection, and then go down there and see nothing. Fatigue is caused by heartbreaks and disappointment, and Walmart and Target is the number one contender of that. Target and Walmart is causing me a burnout. I've became a better person when I stopped going to Target and Walmart. One thing to remember, when you're finding yourself getting burnt out, stop and ask yourself, why am I collecting? Why am I buying? Am I buying because I love these figures? Am I buying hoping that these figures might be worth maybe double its retail in 20 years? Am I buying because this is my favorite character? Why am I even buying these figures? I'm not going to speak for everybody, but there's some people that's watching this video right now. They buy figures in hopes for them to be worth maybe something in the future. Some people like to buy figures because they like looking at them in the package. Some people are just toy collectors and they just hoard toys because it's an addiction. Plastic crack. Whatever your reason may be, stop and ask yourself, what is the end goal? Am I meeting these goals? And if you're not meeting these goals, or if you don't even have any goals even created, you are going to spiral out of control and burn your own self out. Have a plan, have a reason. If you're just buying, you're going to get burnt out. If you buy with no plan, you're going to get burnt out. Can you imagine going to sleep at night without having the fear and anxiety of missing a pre-order? Can you imagine going to sleep at night knowing that your bank account and your wallet is going to be happy with you in the morning? So one of the best ways to get rid of action figure fatigue is taking a break without FOMO. Who cares about that new wave coming out? I'll tell you one thing. We have FOMO because we're scared that we're going to miss this figure and then we're going to have to buy it from a scalper on the secondary market. Modern toys don't really resell for too much. You might have that one rare gem that might reach triple its value within like 2 years, but most figures, most modern Star Wars figures, they are not going to gain any value. The only thing that they will gain is maybe some animosity towards the person who bought the whole wave at Target, and now you can't buy them, so you have to buy them on eBay or Amazon. It's not going to be $1,000. It's not going to be $500. You might pay, what, 40 bucks for it a couple of years from now? What I'm saying is the figure that you're rushing and breaking your neck to pre-order is going to be there next year. Another way to deal with action figure fatigue is try something else. If you're only used to cutting, try painting. If you're only used to painting, try cutting. You know what I mean. If you've never painted a figure, if you've never made a figure bloody, let's say, try to paint a figure bloody. Try to expand your options. A lot of burnout and fatigue is caused by redoing the same thing over and over, and we're tired of doing the same thing over and over. Just spread out, because we are world building, which means we should at least touch some aspect of all of creation. One thing that set my soul free from fatigue and FOMO is realizing that Hasbro is only going to reprint the same figures over and over. Every figure that I thought was only going to be printed once, they'll reprint that same figure next week. You're going to see that figure again, which is going to make the secondary market prices go down. So that figure that you did have FOMO of, not getting, once they reprint a new wave and repackage that figure, the original one that you wanted is going to go down in market value. So you're good. Like, I don't understand why we need to buy now. How come Hasbro got us brainwashed where we need to buy the whole entire wave? That brings me to my next point. Stop pre-ordering. If you want to get some rest, if you want to give your soul some rest, you guys still got figures and they're not getting no love. If you want to show them love, the figures that you guys have at home in your own stations, stop pre-ordering new ones. We don't need new civilians. We already got enough of them here. If you're going to pre-order figures, that's fine. But do you have to pre-order the whole wave? Like, we're programmed to pre-order the whole entire wave. And that is crazy. That is literally how people get fatigued. They buy entire waves after wave after wave, and they buy waves of figures of characters that they don't like. So they're spending money on figures that they don't like, and then a new wave is coming out, and there's one figure that they do like, so they buy the whole entire wave because they have to buy waves because they've been programmed to buy the whole entire wave. So they buy the wave, and now they're tired of it because they only have one figure that they like, and the rest are just gonna sit mock in a box. Mock in a box, guys. Hasbro knows what they're doing. The reason why they're printing the same Boba Fett over and over, the reason why we're getting all these repackaging and all these carbonized figures is because they're killing the secondary market. So us collectors, us investors, the people that buy toys that really like to invest in the whole money aspect of it, they're killing us. Hasbro wants everything to themselves, just like MTG. If you guys are Magic players, you guys already know about the secondary market in Magic the Gathering. But the reason why that we're watching this video right now is because we're kind of burnt out. We're tired. And I'm pretty sure that everybody else is tired of new releases and releases of stuff that we don't want. We're tired. But I'll tell you who's not tired. It's Hasbro. Hasbro's not tired. So you think you could keep up with them. You think your wallet can manage every single release, every single pre-order. You think you can, but guess who has infinite stamina when it comes to this game, guys? It is Hasbro, and we are going to lose. This fatigue, we brought it on ourselves. We're running against the infinite tyrant. This corporate greed dinosaur Hasbro is built to keep us in the infinite state of fatigue. Why try to fight the main boss when we don't have to? And let's be honest, guys, a lot of this burnout and this fatigue comes from Hasbro printing the same figures. But if you're an artist and you're struggling to create and you're struggling to keep that engine, whatever engines do, take a little mental break, take a nap, get some rest, meditate, and think to yourself what you really want to do. Thank you to everybody who's been on this channel since day one. Skybottom Station is going places. We're going somewhere new. We're going to new heights. We're going to explore new heights. What does that mean? I hate when YouTubers say, hey guys, we're all in this together. We're going places. No, I'm not. I'm watching you go places. Well, that's not the case, guys. Skybottom Station is a community, and I really do mean that. Because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here in Skybottom Station, broadcasting to you live here. To you guys. If you want to become a citizen of Skybottom Station, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, and I will get your room ready. I will get your room ready here.